brother Mutusi in the show, and Johnson you say? Johnson you say, right. Before we go to the main questions, I just wanted to ask brother a question. You say your name is Johnston, right? And you're an African person, are you? Are you colored?
No, I'm not colored.
You're fully fledged brown person, African person, right? So why do you think you have a European name if you're an African person? Taking into account that European people don't have African names, and taking into account that during oppression, European were imposing us their names, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's an equal relationship for us to have their names when they don't have our names?
Well, when it comes to names and it's things like that. I mean, I grew up in the system. So I can't really say.
Basically, your parents gave you the name.
I got the name from my parents.
From parents, and that's because of the colonial and slavery legacy and stuff.
Me personally, I don't really go with this European thing because I'm an African. So as an African, you want to see Africa develop.
Yeah.
You don't want to see other people oppressing Africa.
African, yeah. So obviously the name, you have a colonial name or a slave name like we used to call it back then. You have a slave name. Do you understand that if we don't use African names, we're going to end up disappearing?
It's true.
You understand?
You mean our identity?
Our identity.
Yeah, if we don't use them, they die. And obviously Europeans are using their own identity, so and we're still using that due to the fact that their will is still alive today. The slavery and colonial will is still alive, where they basically thought we slaves, then we have to have slave name, you understand? And okay, are you willing to go and reject that colonial name and slavery name and give yourself an African name? Now that you're a grown person, you can take your own decision to protest the colonial legacy and all the crime these people have been about, and also to make sure that African identities is preserved and not gonna die.
You know, as African, we talk of the things that the Western culture, the Europeans are doing to us. But the real problem here is with us. We don't know where we come from. We don't know who we are.
And if we don't know who we are, if we don't know who we come from, then it's not our fault. Those who oppress us has made sure that we don't know who we are, we don't know where we come from.
Yes.
Because remember, when you're a slave, the oppressor put things in your brain, right?
But you understand me here. The point is, if you're gonna put yourself as the victim, which is what we are doing, we are taking this, blaming the Western, the European people. Yes, they oppressed us.
So we're shooting.
Sorry. Yes, they oppressed us, but we must not play the victim because it's not gonna solve anything.
What you are saying is, I got robbed, I must not blame the robber. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
It's wrong. You must blame whoever robbed you.
No.
Blame existed to identify who did the crime.
Blame is never going to solve anything.
The problem is not about if it's going to solve or not. It's about identifying the source of the problem.
Let's look at the root, where this whole thing
Exactly.
starts.
When you blame...
How did it come about that Europeans ended up oppressing us? Were we not at the same point where we could say we had an equal chance?
So do you understand that it is wrong to do crime?
It's very wrong.
Do you understand that if you do crime, you have to be punished? Do you understand that Europeans did crime?
Yes.
And do you understand that they have to be punished for doing crime against us?
No.
Now, you see, you answer yes, the previous question. Now that I say they have to be punished, you say no. You say criminal must be punished.
I said no.
You say it's wrong to be a crime, and those who do crime must be punished. European did crime, you said yes. Now that I say they have to be punished, you say no. It means your mind is conditioned
Let me tell you something.
never to want to punish criminals
Let me tell you
because
something
they're
about crime.
European.
Let me tell you something about crime.
Yeah.
Crime is what we people in society.
Did you say European committed crime, yes or no?
No, I couldn't really understand that.
But you said that.
Okay.
Okay, now, we've been taking a lot of time with you. We're going to come back to you. Let's go to the brother here, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, obviously.